Monday. How is everybody? I just wanted to go ahead and start my live video for today and tell you about what I'm going to be talking about today. Is a belief that held a really long time before I took the plunge and finally started pursuing my dreams, which was becoming a life coach and just building a life and intention, something that is aligned with my purpose, where I can help people in the way by using my gifts and doing what I'm passionate about, a business and generating income by doing that. So there were several things. I wanted to do this for a long time, but there were a lot of things that kind of held me back in the beginning, and they actually held me back for a long time. And one of the beliefs, I do this all the time. I tell you this all the time, that our thoughts are self-fulfilling prophecies, and that's why we have to be very careful about our thoughts. If we're not getting where we want to go in our lives, we have to always look back to what are we thinking, and look back to our self-talk. How are we talking to ourselves? That is where we always have to start, with asking ourselves, why am I stuck? Why am I not gaining momentum? And I was stuck. I've talked about, how why I started my Facebook group, Survival Mode to Successful Moms Creating Momentum, and how 3 years ago I was stuck in a perpetual state of survival mode, and I'm not there anymore. Thank goodness. I'm so thankful that I'm not there anymore. But when we believe something about ourselves, and no matter if it's good or if it's positive or if it's negative, or no matter what it is, we're going to see that in our outer world as affecting everything that we attempt. And that's why we do the mindset work. That's why I teach the mindset work. But that belief that I'm about to say, after all the rambling I've done, is I believe that I couldn't try anything new until I got a better grip on the things that were already going on in my life. Okay? And it sounds reasonable. It sounds like it makes sense. Like, why would I take on something new when everything else in my life is not where I need it to be? Like, I'm still working on this thing and I'm still working on this thing. Why would I go pursue my dreams if I can't even stay on top of washing the dishes every night? Or I'm so far behind on this other thing that I really don't enjoy doing. It doesn't light up my life. Whatever, it feels like whatever. I mean, take it or leave it. But I have to finish that thing, and I have to have achieved a certain level of competency in that thing before I can do anything else. Now, let me talk about why this belief. I've seen this belief in a lot of people. I've talked to a lot of people about why they're not pursuing their dreams, and this is a very common belief that they have that holds them back, that keeps them stuck. So this belief is kind of like how certain people are like, and I think everybody can get into this kind of thinking at some point in their lives. But you've heard people say, like, oh, they get married and they wait years and years to have a baby, and they're like, we've got to wait until we're financially ready to have a baby. And not saying that there's not some truth in that. Just like there's not some truth in, I've got to get all these things fixed before I can start something new, before I can just launch out and pursue my dreams. There is a small degree of truth in that, but overall it is a limiting belief. It is false. It is holding you back, because if you wait until you've got it all together, you'll never start anything. So you need to ask yourself, if this is a belief that you have that is holding you back from something that in your heart you may be scared to try it, you may be scared to attempt it, but it's what you're meant to do. And maybe not even forever, but for right now, you can't stop thinking about it. If you can't stop thinking about it and it scares you, that's an indication that it's something you should probably pursue, and it's something that you should plan. And so I just, that feeling, or that belief of, I've got to get all these things together, it's never going to happen. You've just got to, sometimes you just got to do it scared. You've just got to take the plunge. And a lot of this comes from imposter syndrome. I'm just going to be honest. And that is never a mentality that serves you. And so the difference that what I did in my life to move past that, and I've talked about this a little bit, was the one thing that really gave me a lot of momentum was pruning out relationships and communities and habits that didn't serve me, that weren't helping me in that area. I had to set a limit. I had to set a boundary. I had to distance myself, and that gave me a lot of momentum. I cleared the way for a lot of positive energy to come in the place where that negative energy left, and so. I think that there are three things, in addition to what I just said, in addition to pruning out the negative from my life. I think there's also three things that I did that I would recommend, that if you're ready, no matter what thing you want to do, if it's a new hobby you want to start, if it's moving to a new city, if it's starting a new business, if it's starting a new career, going back to school, whatever thing that's like scaring you, and but that in your heart you can't get it out of your mind, off your mind and out of your heart. It's those things that are just, they're things that you're meant to do. They're things that are there for a reason. And so those three, the three things that I can recommend you doing right now as you're taking the plunge, as you're taking the steps, because don't wait, guys. Don't wait to pursue your dreams. Strike while the iron is hot. Act while the inspiration is there. That is very important. That is a principle that I live by. And it doesn't feel comfortable at first. It does not. It's scary. But that's part of the journey, is doing it while you're still scared. So the first thing I would recommend is taking baby steps. Don't try to do everything all at once. You have to, like me planning this conference that's coming up this weekend. I decided I was going to do the conference, and the conference is this weekend, but in between those two are a million little baby steps that I had to take. So sit down, map out what you think right now your journey is going to look like to start this new thing, and then map out what baby steps would you need to take along the way, daily steps to get you there. And be consistent. Just be consistent on something that is doable, and take those steps to move in that direction. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. So just keep that in mind. The next thing you need to do, this is going to be hard. There's going to be times that you really feel like giving up, that you are done. I have been there, especially in this journey of building this course, building my community on Facebook, creating this conference, just all these things. There's going to be times that you feel like, what is the point of what I'm doing? This is so hard. And it'll happen, and there'll be highs and there'll be lows. But on that journey, you need to find a supportive network of like-minded people who can encourage you. If you don't have one, I have a Facebook group called Survival Mode to Successful Moms Creating Momentum, and I would love to have you there. And it's all moms on the same journey, like what I'm talking about, and we would love to be your tribe. And you need that so that you can have people to talk to who can lift you up, and you can do the same thing for them and just be a part of something bigger than yourself. That is a key. And then the last thing is doing the mindset work. You have got to do the mindset work. You've got to shift your belief system from negativity and the I can't mindset to the I can do anything I set my mind to mindset, and look at what I'm doing, I'm crushing it. You've got to start doing that, and that is something that I teach in my Facebook group, in my course, Mindset Mastery for Moms, and you will hear about it in the conference this weekend. So that's the last thing I'm going to talk about, is my conference, which is free, and it will be broadcast live here on Facebook and on YouTube. It'll be on my personal page, it'll be in the event page, it'll be in my private Facebook group Survival Mode to Successful Moms Creating Momentum, and it'll be on YouTube. So there's a lot of places for you to watch it. Now this conference, let me just describe what this experience is going to be like for you. I don't expect you to watch all day of it. I mean, if you can, that's perfect. You won't miss anything. But this conference is going to be 11 hours long for 2 days. So 22 hours of broadcasting. I'm so excited. I'm just like, I can't believe this is happening. It has been a labor of love. It's been a passion project of mine to create this, to pull this together. And I'm so excited that it's just a few days away. I can't believe it. So we're going to start at 9 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time on Friday, July 9th. And we have and then go to 8 o'clock that night. And then Saturday do the same thing. Over the 2 days, we have 12 speakers, myself and 11 others, who are going to be just in there. I'm going to be interviewing them. They're going to be sharing their stories. They're going to be sharing how these are these are mom influencers. These are mom bosses, mom authors, mom entrepreneurs. These are moms who are called and living in alignment with their purpose to reach out and offer something of value to other moms to help them to get to where they want to go. People like me, basically. People, but not exactly like me. We're all different. We all have similar passions, and we're here to support each other, and we're here to support you. And I'm so excited. So I'm announcing on my page every day names of some of the speakers and bios of some of these speakers, and they're amazing. So, my friend Lauren Powell from Pensacola, from the platform Her Point Is, she will be speaking. My business coach, Martha Krejci, will be speaking, and you will not want to miss her. She is teaching over 1,000 women right now how they can earn $10,000 a month from their side hustle at home in 6 months. I mean, you can't, and people in her group are doing it. Like, I've seen people in the group who've done it in less than 6 months. Martha's got a heart of gold, let me tell you. She just really is there to serve, not to promote herself. I mean, she's just got so much to offer. My friend Lauren De Silva, who has written a book called Healthy Boundaries. Her talk's going to be awesome, because I'm going to be interviewing her on how boundaries can create an upward spiral in your life, and that is her subtitle to her book. I don't know if that's not the whole subtitle, but that was just a phrase that really stuck out to me. I can't wait to hear her interview, because I know I'm going to learn a lot from it, and I think that boundaries are so critical to our success. My friend Kate Penwarn Thompson, who is a mom of 12, who had 4 biological children and then adopted 8 out of foster care, and is a life coach like me, and she has got some amazing stories to tell about connecting with your adult children if you're in the phase of life where you have adult children, and also managing a large family. And my friend Tara Hills from Canada is going to be talking about managing her large family of 10 kids and connecting with them. And there's several other speakers. I'm going to name them throughout the week. That's not all the names. These are some awesome people, awesome moms who are just here. And so we're going to have the conference. The interviews are just going to be throughout the day. There will be several giveaways. I'm going to be giving away a lot of things. I'm a giveaway girl. I love giving things away. So there's going to be a lot of giveaways at this conference. So tune in so that you can win. And the conference will not be up forever. Like, you won't always have access to this conference. So I want to encourage you to tune in live as much as you can, watch as much of this conference as you can. It's going to be so awesome. There's going to be so many takeaways, and there's going to be further steps. There's going to be steps that I'm going to give you beyond the conference, that if you want more, there's going to be more. And I want to tell you who this conference is for. So this conference is for you if this video has resonated with you and you are ready to start following your dream as a mom and not letting anything hold you back. This conference is perfect for you. It's absolutely perfect. Here, baby. So this conference is absolutely perfect for you. Here, baby. Go take it. This conference is perfect for you if you're just ready to take that step. If you don't know what to do, you'd like some more teachings and for free from amazing experts, this conference is for you. If you feel like you are overwhelmed and you are stuck and you just have a dream of a life that is better than what you have now, and you are ready to do whatever it takes to get to that point, to get out of that survival mode, this conference is for you. There is something in here for you. There's a lot in here for you. So I want you to be there. So in the description of this video is the event page. Click going so that you can get all the notifications, and I will see you tomorrow.